Welcome back to the Empire of Ireland. Today we're going to be carrying on our Crusader Kings 3 playthrough, and I'm feeling good. At the end of the last episode, of course, we did manage to hold off all of the Catholics down here, if I can find the right menu. Of course, not a lot of them actually joined in. For example, the big powerhouses such as West Francia and Germany decided to stay out of that, luckily for us, because they would have brought, well, that's 17,000, that's like an extra 20,000. And they already had 80,000. Do you know something I just noticed that's kind of interesting? Asatru is a dying faith. There's not many Asatru nations left. They've all converted to Insular, which is interesting to see. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. We can demand payments. 2 gold. That's not really worth it. 10 gold. There we go. My 7-year-old... Oh, it's not my daughter, actually. The daughter of Duke Anime. Nevertheless, she's gonna give me 10 gold. Give me your gold, child. Oh dear, I love this character. 1 gold, that's not really worth it, is it? What about you? You can pay me 5 out of 50, though. Let's hold on to that one. We can now imprison criminals. Now, Empress Ermengarde, you're... unfit. Oh, yes, you cheated on me. Of course you did. Wife. We're going to imprison my wife. How dare she? I almost forgot about that. We had a hunch that she was cheating on us, and in fact, it turned out to be true. As per my orders, Empress Ermengarde is now to be confined to her home. I've posted some of my guards to ensure she is compliant with the house arrest. Good. Yeah, good. Oh, what's this? Princess Anna killed... Oh... Scales tipped against us. Ivaring is winning. Wait, winning? You can win a feud? How do I see this? Is there a progress bar somewhere that I'm missing? I assume it would be somewhere in here. 215 living members. Wow, that's quite a lot, isn't it? I have no idea. There's 10 houses, though. That's some interesting banners, to say the least. Some of those look really cool. Of course, there's us, the Egonact Rifleland founding house. Living members 121, so we have more than half of the current living members of our dynasty. Right, I'm not sure we can actually see this, but now we know that. Well, we're currently fabricating hooks for gold. We'll have to see how things progress. Right, anything in here? We can introduce a new fashion. I think we should go on a hunt. We could lose weight, but I like eating. Let's go on a hunt, I say. 167 gold. Yeah, that's fine. We'll spend the gold to go on a hunt, because soon we're going to be hunting Catholics. I'm not happy with what the Pope has done. You would think it is a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest stag I have ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight lying dead before me. Theophano is just as awestruck. I have never seen such a thing, my lord. We eat it here and now. Yes, because we're gluttonous. Let's eat the thing. We don't have time to cook it or haul it back. Never. Apparently, Regan spit in my daughter Guyfer's food during dinner a few nights ago. You're a cur, Guyfer screams, but you're a witch, Regan screams back. Shush, son. Don't let everyone know. Guyfer has been fighting with Regan every day since. Not a minute goes by without her plotting some sort of petty revenge. You will have revenge in time, so Guyfer is actually vengeful now, thanks to her brother. I'm also vengeful, though, so that's fine. King Othon of Aquitaine is a complicated man. We know this. I will soon uncover the truth of him. People describe King Othon as both sensible and vile, which tells me more about their relationship to him than anything else. So what's this led to? We do manage to get a hook there, I think? The existence of my plot to fabricate a hook on King Othon has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. That's fine, we still have okay chances there. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the plains behind as the servants prepare the stag and other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. We return home reinvigorated, very nice. And we also had a nice meal as well. Now, I'm not going to declare war just yet, but we do have a number of wars we could declare here. Like the Kingdom of Brittany. Basically, it's all holy wars. We can't do a holy war for kingdom, though, can we? Because we're not a paragon of virtue. We're getting close to it, though. How much would a pilgrimage... Oh, wow. 450 gold. Maybe instead of a hunt, I could have gone on a pilgrimage. We'll have to see. It's fine. It's fine. What's my... Oh, I don't have a wife because she's in prison. What should I do about my wife, actually? I'm unsure what to do with her. Now, I think I could divorce her, right? I could divorce her. We have many children together. However, I think I can't forgive her for the crimes of her cheating on me. So I am going to divorce my wife here. Not only that, I'm going to move you to the dungeon. You are going to suffer for what you've done to me. You've brought me great stress. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find myself a lovely younger wife now. Hopefully, maybe even someone that would bring a mighty alliance. The Kingdom of Bulgaria, for example. However, he is an Orthodox. We are Irish Orthodox, so it's not too far-fetched. 9,000 men. We could do many great things together. 7-year-olds, though. Ugh. That might be pushing the moral boundaries just a little bit too much. How old am I? 46. Yeah, you see. That's not... What happens if I turn off... let's do this, because we don't really care about fertility so much now, do we? We have plenty of children. Princess Gisela of Germany. She's inbred. Okay. That would give us 8,700 men. We don't like the Germans, though. We had a war. They helped the Swedish. Maybe marrying into the German family could be a good way to get revenge. However... everyone knows that she's an inbred. So I don't think I'm happy with that either. Novogrod? Maybe. We've got a few princesses here to pick from. They are Catholics, though. I don't really want Catholic. What about you? Georgia, they have a mighty amount of units. You're Orthodox Greek. We do have historic ties there. You're 78, though. Your health is poor, but we could marry. Why not? With you at our side, we have great numbers. However, maybe we don't even need a marriage. Maybe what we marriage for is just pure intrigue. So, for example, Countess Sinek here, we could get an alliance with Lancashire. They are within our kingdom. She's Irish Orthodox. She's Anglo-Irish. She's vengeful. We're vengeful. 27 intrigue. I think we've found it. We're related, but she's not going to be having any children at 63. So I think I'm okay with that. And look at that. We both get good amounts of prestige. Let's go ahead and send off that marriage proposal. Right? Why not? It's fine. We've lost our alliance with the Kingdom of Burgundy as well. To the Serene Aidan, I, Sinek, gladly accept your hand in marriage. May we find strength and support in our union, my sensible husband. Excellent, there we go. And with you at my side... no available spouse. She's landed, isn't she? Oh, I'm a fool. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce King Othon into doing my bidding? A few strongmen and ominously worded letters should do it. Scribe, we have letters to compose. And there we go. We did manage to get that hook as well. And what we should be able to do with that hook is now demand payment against the King Othon of Aquitaine. 50 gold. Thank you very much. I'll be taking that from you, sir. Now, what I also want to be doing... where is House Ivar? Ah, they're somewhere over here, aren't they? Can I see it on relationships? Rivals? King Ulf of Sweden? Is this the house that I hate so much? Ivaring, there we go. Right, how about we murder the King of Sweden? I say we do it. I think this house feud is very deep and we should kill him. We're also trying to fabricate a hook on the Pope. Good times. Are we on support schemes? We are. There we go. Spy Master. Help me with that one. My Spy Master has come to me in grave news. It is my rival, King Ulf, that is plotting to kill me. Ah, there we go. You practice what you preach, King Ulf. The loathsome fiend, I am coming for you. Don't you worry about that. Murder on you has been abandoned. Well, King Ulf, little do you know that I'm coming to murder you. My prisoner Tost has died in my dungeons. Ah, well. What's a dungeon if you don't die? Right, my daughter, she is pensive, so stewardship or learning. I think we're going to turn you into a steward. And then if we go ahead and remove Guardian, I'm going to find you a good steward here. Oh, there's not many, is there? Oh dear. Could I just teach you myself? I wonder. No, I'm not free. Okay, my knight is going to teach you, my daughter. Why not? Let's go ahead and unpin you now as well. We don't really need to see that. My son is never going to get land at this point. He's one-legged as well. What happened there? Why haven't you guys had any children yet? Vengeance is far from being served on House Ivaring. Since our feud began, there have only been further outrages by King Ulf and his clutch of vipers. Sometimes I wonder if we have underestimated our enemies, and it would not be better to cut our losses before it is too late. Now I'm arbitrary, so no, we will show them. We're going to murder the King of Sweden and cut off the head of the snake. We have managed to sway my vassal there, my spy master, I mean. We should stop that. He already likes me. Oh, let's go ahead and sway my matriarch. We could be earning some more gold there. As you can see, we are earning... We're losing gold. We're not doing so good, are we? The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Pope Urbanus into doing my bidding? A few strong men and ominously worded letters should do it. Yeah, why not? Scribe, we have letters to compose. And we got a hook against the Pope just like that. Where are you, Pope Urbanus? 150 gold, please. There we go. Thank you very much. Should we fabricate another hook on the Pope? Wait, are you hating me? Why are we losing taxes? What? I don't know. We're becoming poor for some reason. Where's all my gold going? 16 is for court amenities. Ah. Oh dear. The court is very expensive. Can I fabricate hook on you again, or do I have to wait? I have to wait. Fair enough. Right, in that case, what I'm going to do here then, if we go to the King of Sweden, he only has one child, and we're going to say adios to that one child. This family feud is getting very serious now. We're going to murder the King of Sweden and his only son and heir. That's going to plunge their realm into absolute chaos. The Welsh Irish Orthodox populists also plan to plunge my realm into chaos, it seems. We'll deal with them. What luck that Astrid's messenger birds would have a preference for the kind of seeds that could be found in my garden, and that they would stick around long enough for me to read the messages. Birds fly all the way from Sweden to Ireland? Okay. Let's make this a regular thing. Why not? There we go. We're going to be using birds. Queen Eithne has converted from Mercian to Anglo-Saxon. So a little culture shift up there. How's Anglo-Irish doing? Anglo-Irish, we're actually a very multicultural empire here. Oh, I've lost my antiquarian, it seems. Let's go ahead and hire another one of those. Ah, my knights. He's terrible at it, but we don't have much choice. Where have all my knights gone? I do have knights. Just not many of them. We could recruit some to court, but it's very expensive when you're feudal. And we kind of want to build a stockpile of gold, just in case we are called to war. Of course, we want to have something there. We could hold court or go on a pilgrimage. Well, actually, we're saving for a pilgrimage, aren't we? Let's go ahead and hold court. Why not? I'm feeling like I'm in a listening mood. Let's see if anyone tests my patience. Well, let's go ahead and gesture for the first in line to approach. I think I've read this menu many times. in the last 6 months of this playthrough, so I won't bore you too much with that now. My Marshal Queen Kondo and my vassal Queen Ifni stand in front of me bickering as usual about the best politics for our country. War is the only way to make a country rich and powerful, states Kondo assertively. Now I used to agree with her, until we learnt to fabricate hooks and take prisoners. War can bring us prisoners though. Only in peace can a country grow and prosper, retorts Ifni. This time, however, they expect me to take a position. We only do what I decide. Yes, stop scheming behind me. I don't care what your opinions are. I'm Emperor of Ireland, and I make the decisions. Your opinions do not matter to me. My cousin, King Grundmel, approaches the throne with a middle-aged man in tow. My cousin and Emperor, he spouts. My nephew, Wolfhair Rifleland Belku, seeks the honour of serving in your retinue of knights. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. I am in need of knights. Wolfhair, how are you? Not... Ah, come on, Wolfhair. I mean, you are zealous, ambitious, and stubborn, though, but the 9 prowess could use some work. Wolfhair smiles weakly. Though I am only a middling swordsman, I hope to learn much in your service. Very well, you may attend me. I mean, you may attend me, but I'm not expecting much from you. But if he dies, he dies. You know, it's his problem. A thin, raggedy peasant stands before me, gawking at the opulence of my throne room. Obviously distracted, I call him to get his attention. Oh, I'm sorry, my lord. My village in Cambridgeshire was hit by blight this year. We lost not only our crop, but our seed too. We have nothing. We shall starve without help. Glancing around my throne room again, he adds, surely you have wealth to spare. I have wealth. Whether it's to spare or not is my business, not yours. But we are planning to build a university in Cambridgeshire. So I want Cambridgeshire to be well looked after. So therefore, I will give you the funds needed to rebuild, my friend, and basically the only thing you would owe me is some labourers to help build a university when the time comes. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings is dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normally courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. There we go. That wasn't a very eventful time at court, was it? Oh, this is looking eventful, though. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my son and heir, Wolfmere. I know who it is. It's the King of Sweden. We're going to kill him first. Don't worry, son. You are safe. 2 months and we're going to make an attempt on him. And then 5 months after that, we're going to kill his son as well. Oh, it said 3 months and then it said ready. Interesting. King Ulf will attend a local celebration in Dublin. Wait, why? If he hates us. And we're having a feud. And I happen to know that he is a bit of a wine connoisseur, I'm just going to say. I can never pronounce this word. I've never heard of it. I could lure him into the cellar of my castle for an exclusive tasting and then make sure that he never walks out again. Oh, we have someone else buried down there as well. This will be easy. We're going to put up another new wall, it seems. In the very last moments of my scheme to murder King Ulf, everything has fallen apart. It seems my efforts have been completely infiltrated by supporters of the Crusader dynasty, and on the fateful night, everyone else was stopped before the plot was even put into motion. Ah, damn it! What has been lost I can rebuild. We could try and murder him again. He cannot be saved by family connections again. We will try and murder him again. Right, that's going to take about a year. That's fine. We've built some hide tents in Cambridge. Okay. Would make a good husband for one of my daughters. You know he's a part of my dynasty, right, game? Now, Cambridge, we're building up Cambridge. Let's actually spend some gold here, because that's improving our archers. Actually, I know where we're putting our gold. We're building up Cambridge and we're building up Athlone. Let's go ahead and stick with that plan for now. My son Regan hovers in the limbo between childhood and adulthood. I have taught him enough to understand the truth, and he is still young enough to have an open mind. If I want to induct him into service of the Horned God, it is now or never. He deserves to know his power. And there we go. My son has become a witch. My agents have noticed that my acquaintance, the unsubtle Astrad, seems to have some fairly regular habits. I mean, he's 1 year old. If these could be observed, they could also be the key to a breakthrough. I want someone watching him at all hours. I mean, I think his habits are going to be very obvious, but nevertheless, send my best spy to spy on the King of Sweden's son there. Now, how close are we to founding a covenant? I feel like we grow further and further away. Yeah, we just have so many adults in my house. It's insane. It's going to be really hard to convert them all to witches now. Vassal taken prisoner. That doesn't sound good, does it? Nevertheless, should be fine. What is all of this civil war going on down here? Not quite sure. Who are you? Another person in our dynasty has been introduced to witchcraft. That's nice to see. So other vassals are also converting their children to witches. Athlone can get an upgrade. Let's go ahead and upgrade the Hunter's Lodges. That will increase our taxes, which should help our income a little bit, because it's not looking so healthy right now, is it? We could be earning like another 6 gold from the churches, though. Let's improve our relations there. It is hard to find a man willing to raise a hand against an infant, but to find one willing to place a spider in a cradle is much easier. I watched my agent stuff the deadly spider into a small bag and shiver. The thing is almost as big as its future victim. Oh, that's gonna be a huge spider. I see it done, whatever the 155 gold. Oh. It's fine. Right? Yes, it's fine. See it done, whatever the price. In the very... Oh, damn it. In the very last moments of my scheme to murder Astrad, everything has fallen apart. It looks like someone saved him again. We will try and murder him again. What I need to do now, though, is demand payments. Does anyone... 5 gold. I'll take the 5 gold, honestly, at this point. 1 gold. It's because... Yeah, you're just not old enough now, right? We could imprison criminals. You're an adulterer. You're an adulterer. You're an adulterer. Slept with my spouse? Oh, we're taking you. You have a little bit of gold as well. Let's go ahead and imprison you. That's fine. Gained a rival. As per my orders, Earl Wolfgang is now to be confined to his home. I've posted some of my guards to ensure he is compliant with the house arrest. Good. House arrest? No. I'm not happy with that. Put him in the dungeons. He slept with my wife. What I'm also gonna... I can't revoke your title. Okay. I'm gonna give him a good old torture session. We lose some stress because of this. And then afterwards, I'm going to take his gold. So let's give him a good old torture. Make him pay for his crimes against us. Why complicate matters? There is nothing like the good old wreck. The sound when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable. But not as unforgettable as the pain old Wolfgang is soon to experience. I could listen to his screams for hours. Indeed I could. We can now ransom him as well for 50 gold, so let's go ahead and do that. We've tortured him, and now we've stolen his gold. That's fine. How is he looking after this? Recently tortured. He's now a flagellant because of his behaviours as well, which is kind of funny. Is there anyone else I can imprison? These guys are all adulterers, so let's go ahead and imprison you. You must pay for your crimes in gold, of course, in gold. War declared? Greetings, Emperor Aidan of Ireland. Your ruthlessness is enviable. It seems like there is no recourse for a dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. Oh dear. I don't have the gold to be fighting a war right now. Our feud with House Ivering has been a disaster. We are no closer to revenge, and their outrages only continue. If we are to end this vendetta properly, perhaps it is time to deliver the coup de grace. Start a murder scheme against the Queen. What's that? Which murder scheme is that going to end, though? The one against the king. Okay. If we take his wife and his child and then we kill him, that causes him even more pain. I think I'm okay with that. That sounds even more evil. Now, let's go ahead and add a rally point just down here. And what we're going to do is just raise the men-at-arms. I think we don't need too much of an army to defeat these guys. It should be over relatively fast. At least I hope so, because this is going to be leaking us gold and we're already in debt. The gold we lose from this might not even be worth the gold we get from the ransom. Yeah, now we're going to have to... Yeah, we killed 2 of them. Now we're going to have to siege, which is mildly infuriating, to say the least. 5 months left. Oh, dear. Oh, dear indeed. We can demand payments. It's just nothing worth it, though, is there? There isn't. Ah! What have I done? The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met old Wolfgeet. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that vile knave to his grave. Not one day too soon. My brother-in-law there. We captured him, we tortured him, we ransomed him, but now he's dead. Feels good. Feels like a satisfying end to that story. And my daughter has now come of age as well. She is a thrifty clerk there, and they grow up so fast. Indeed they do. And my son now has also come of age. He's an elusive shadow. You have 30 intrigue. My children. Oh, my children. 23 intrigue. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to replace you with my son. He needs to learn. Look at that. He's gonna be absolutely fine. Let's find you a good wife as well. A good wife with intrigue would be satisfying here, wouldn't it? Maybe what we could also do is maybe inheritable traits here. Oh, they're looking a bit old. What about Freya, though? She's 13. She's quick. She's Norwegian and insular. Oh, you're Catholic. You are robust, however. You hate cravens. She's a craven, so let's not do that. Let's marry you off to Ivar Varales here. She's Galician, 14 intrigue. She is robust as well. I think that would be a satisfying marriage there for you, my child. And then as for my daughter, let's see, you're a steward. So let's find a matrilineal marriage there. Someone with good stewardship. Not too old for you, of course. Oh, look at this. Gilles, he's a French Catholic, though. He is a genius. He is a genius. Let's see, maybe we marry you off there, my daughter. That should be more than fine for you. Family members can get married. Yeah, we've already addressed that. Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at treasures never before seen in these lands. I had to blend into the populace to get these beauties out. Truly a harrowing experience. This merchant might have more to give than marvels from afar. I don't think I can... He will tell me what he knows. That's very intimidating. Let's do that. And there we go. We've unlocked an intrigue perk as well. Alliance formed with Countess Varila. So she's going to marry my son, which is nice to see. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an intrigue perk. Martial per stress level. Oh, when I torture someone, gain intrigue or prowess. Yes, please. Of course. We have the torture perk now. How's this siege going? We haven't breached the walls, so we can't start an assault, unfortunately. And there we go. Elswith is now going to be married off to her husband as well. What in the world was my daughter Gaifa doing in that wardrobe in her servants' quarters? Playing hide and seek, she claims. She looks like a fool, smiling, flustered cheeks drooling, barely hearing what I'm saying. Oh no, I know what happened. She must have seen the two of the Napparas plucking a chicken together. Oh, my daughter's lustful. Okay, that is a sin. But carnal desires burn hot in Gaifa's core. And so she's going to make her husband very happy when the time comes. What's this? I've discovered that Duchess d'Urbergale's inherited contract obliges her to more than you have collected. Her feudal taxes get increased. Okay. Time to right this wrong. Thank you very much. I will go ahead and increase those taxes, of course. More gold is always useful. And there we go. Let's go ahead and enforce our demands here. Greetings, Emperor Aidan of Ireland. Peace be with you. I know when I am defeated. It seems I am left with no choice but to comply with your demands. So be it. Let's go ahead and disband the men. We're at minus 50 gold right now. Now we can ransom you for 50 gold. Let's go ahead and do that. And we should actually be very close to breaking even then. And out of debt, which would be very useful. What's this? Feud strike. Scales tipped in our favour. Oh. Someone in my dynasty has murdered one of them. Very nice. Oh, I see. So other house dynasty members will also get involved. Or house members, I guess. That's very cool. Okay, we're going to win this feud. I'm 100% certain. My presence was requested to mediate a spat between Giles and Offenak. My courtiers must be awfully bored today, as many of them are here to observe. Okay. While the two bicker about investment opportunities were interrupted by a deafening crash, everyone in the room but me stagger as the wooden floor visibly buckles. God must be protecting me as I am seated in an alcove, not affected by the disaster. Those closest to the door rush out, while others can do nothing but scream as the floor collapses. My eyes go between the two standing nearest to me. You're my antiquarian. And you're the better fighter. I reach out. I pull a terrified Offenak to the stable alcove. Yes, I'm going to have to do that. Drenched in excrement. Oh, the latrines. Oh. Is that what happens? Oh, you just came to my court to marry my daughter as well. And that's how we treat him. It is time one of the little Astrid's wet nurses. Okay, let's go ahead. 160 gold. You better die this time. I just recovered from the debt last time. Astrid is still alive. What? I don't think it's worth killing him. Instead, let's just go after his father. At least for now. It's costing me too much gold. I can't murder him. I can fabricate a hook, though. That'll make them annoyed. Maybe what I should do is fabricate another hook on the Pope. Yeah, it's expired. Let's fabricate a hook on the Pope. We need to get some more gold going. That's a little bit of a shame there. Don't murder children. It gets you in debt, and you don't even get to murder them. That's the moral of the story learned there. Does my matriarch still hate me? Yeah, you're not giving me much gold, are you? My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Princess Katerina, the wife of Count Miran of Leibnitz, that is plotting against my son and heir. The hysterical fiend. Okay, we've exposed it now, at least. What's this? Okay, I would accept that ransom. I do need the gold. That's funny, it didn't say we could ransom there. None of you can be ransomed though, can you? Yeah. Oh, look at my wife. There we go. It's still in my dungeon, which is nice to see. Daughter learns language. Oh, and she's still teaching our children. There we go. I'm not completely heartless. I'm still letting her see the children at least. We can ransom my wife. Wait, how has my wife managed to get some gold? Is it because she's your daughter? Ah, it is. Okay, I see. She must suffer though. She must pay for her betrayal to me. Queen Ingrid will attend a local celebration in Dublin, and I happen to know that she is a bit of a wine connoisseur. Yes, this would be easy. Let's try and kill his wife. Queen Ingrid is dead, ward up and soon to be forgotten. She followed me willingly, drunk on merriment and wine, into the cellar. After many glasses of fine wine, she fell readily asleep and didn't even stir, as I brought out a trowel and methodically bricked up the exit. Fortunately, no one seems to have noticed the queer new wall in my basement. That's one less ivoring to worry about in any case. This is only just the beginning. Yes, we're gonna keep on murdering them. I have not... Oh, my friend has died. I've getting stressed there. We're only just starting this. Right, let's go ahead and murder the king. Oh, we can't murder the king. Oh, he's got a new wife. Wait, who's Queen Ingrid? Did you just... Wait, who's Queen Ingrid? Oh, you were the... Oh, it was never his wife. Ah, okay, I see this. 15 houses. So we go down to Ivoring. Is there any way I can open their tree and find another victim? Oh dear, that's a bit laggy, isn't it? Maybe we should not do it this way. Right. We can't murder the king. We can't murder his son. He does have some siblings here, though. Let's go ahead and murder these instead. Sorry, I just moved the mic a bit too close then. Right, we're going to go ahead and murder her. There we go. That should be more than fine. We could also be fabricating hooks, to be honest. But where's the fun in that? We want to be murdering House Ivoring. We must get our revenge. We've also built up Cambridge. What's the development look like in Cambridge? Only 14. It's going to take a while, isn't it? Control is looking good across the realm, though. What's not looking good is Cambridge isn't... it's Orthodox. It's not Irish Orthodox. So what I'm going to do there is convert the faith in Cambridge, so they convert to Irish Orthodox. Greetings, my sensible liege. I've arrived in Dublin to pay homage to you, glorious emperor, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty. Do you have 103 gold? Hopefully you do. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Queen Condau, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference as attendants bring forth her gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record her pledges to serve Empire of Ireland. At last I bid the Queen arise, confirming my satisfaction, and Condal's rights to the land she rules in my stead. I accept your generous gift. She gives us 85 gold. That's actually a rather sizable amount, thank you very much. Eva, the daughter of Duchess Varela, has given birth to a son. My son has a son of his own now. And he's robust. Oh, we could call him Aiden after me. I think I'm a very strong emperor. I'd be privileged to have him named after me. May you grow strong and wise, my grandchild. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my daughter, Caitlin. Oh dear. We must stop the villain behind this. Do I ransom my wife for gold? Has she suffered enough yet? Maybe we give her a good old torture session and then we release her. My daughter Elsworth has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is a part of my dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Let's see. Let's go. Sinead. There we go. She hasn't been born with any traits, sadly. Yeah, you are a genius. May you grow strong and wise, Sinead. What I'm going to do then, let's go ahead and torture my wife. Now we know that she's a deviant. Let's torture my wife. We gained Dark Insights Intrigue, so we've increased our intrigue. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to expose her as a deviant. There we go. And then what we could do here, can we demand payment? She doesn't have any gold herself, right? Unfortunately not. Okay. Oh, we can't ransom her. Really? Her father doesn't want her anymore? Her father died. 28th of June. Ah, we missed the window. Ah, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. A truth Ermengarde is soon to experience. She will be sleeping on her stomach for quite some time, and it serves you right. You could have been sleeping next to me, but instead you had to cheat. It had to be done. Indeed it did. I agree with you there. We can still ransom her, though. It looks like Who are you to her? Oh, her brother. Okay, we can ransom her to her brother. Her health is looking very poor. She's also melancholic now as well. Let's go ahead and ransom. We'll take the gold. That's fine. We've tortured her and exposed her. I think that grudge has been settled. Of course, though, I still do hold the grudge, but at least we've been compensated. Inspired person. Oh, we're not rich enough to do any of these inspirations, sadly. And I had the gold, I would willingly pay. The simple matter of the fact is we can't. The simplest solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Pope Urbanus into doing my bidding? A few strong men and ominously worded letters should do it, really. Scribe, we have letters to compose. And there we go. We got a weak hook on the Pope. Let's go ahead and demand payment once more. 150 gold. Thank you very much. Oh, the Queen of England. Oh, 125 gold. Thank you very much. Have any of you come into riches yet? Not quite. Yeah, not quite. That's fine. There we go. 331 gold. We're looking much better. We need to fabricate another hook. I'm not friends with Germany. Yeah, your health is fine. You're not dying. Let's go ahead and fabricate a hook in Germany. I want their gold. I still have a grudge to settle against them as well. My antiquarian Offenak approaches me and accompanied by my chancellor, Reeve Margaret. My lord, it has been brought to my attention that your delicious face of Jesus... Oh, these are candies, right? Is in terrible conditions. Despite my best efforts, I can't do anything more to preserve it without adequate funding. Nevertheless, I found a possible solution to spare your coffers. Reeve Mergad has offered to shoulder the expenses in exchange for a mere token of your gratitude. I mean, you're already my chancellor. You're trusting, but you are deceitful. But she's terrified of me, so she won't go behind my back. Yes, why not? I'll let her pay to repair Jesus's delicious face. Why not? What a name for an artifact. Athlone has been upgraded. We could upgrade it once more. Why not? Let's go ahead and upgrade Athlone once more. That's going to give us some extra taxes per month as well there, which is always going to be useful. Our overall income is being boosted. We're still not earning our maximum amount of gold from our churches, though, which is a little bit off. Earl Wolfgar owns us gold. He doesn't have any, though. Let's give him some time to amass some wealth. Please, Earl Furdermac Mules, this insane grudge has got to stop. I am scared to go anywhere, and I jump at the merest mention of our Ivaring. My vassal is clearly shaken. I am torn between the risks imposed to my family and the need to teach King Ulf a lesson. I'm arbitrary. No, we must finish what we started. We increased our learning by 1. I don't think we're learning that much, though. My daughter Gaifa hovers in the limbo between childhood and adulthood. I've taught her enough to understand the truth, and she is still young enough to have an open mind. If I want to induct her into the service of the Horned God, it is now or never. Yes, my daughter, become a witch. Ah, damn it. She doesn't want to serve the Horned God, it seems. It's fine, it's fine. Oh, an available dynasty legacy. Martial lifestyle experience. Dynasty members are less likely to die or get wounded in battle and have a higher chance of gaining prowess serving as knights. I mean, let's keep on going down. I like to max out a dynasty legacy once I start the tree, so we're going to keep going down warfare. Of course, we already have kin, which is very nice, so we don't lose skills with as we age and such. That's why we still got 34 intrigue. Can I invite you to my court? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it? I should have double checked that she didn't have lands before I married her. It's fine though. It's absolutely fine. We don't have the gold to do war. I want to do a bit of war, maybe in the next episode. Greetings, my impressive liege. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court in Loch Garment. Yes, a feast. It will be a grand affair worthy of your honourable presence. It will be my pleasure. It's about time we had some good meals and drink. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Countess Berth, has welcomed us all to the feast. I can smell the kitchen from here. I'm sure I could smell the kitchen even before I left my throne room. We do love a good old feast, don't we? My agents are prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way, the poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to Princess Anna alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. Bon appetit, Anna. Oh, we gain stress because we're gluttonous. I want the chicken. No, we're going to kill her. Thanks to the duck and the poison vial, Princess Anna is finally dead. That's one less Ivaring to worry about in any case. Even Bella, in her death throes, a bone got stuck in Princess Anna's throat. Now it is unclear exactly what killed her after all. Now we could say justice is served. I think it's time to end this, right? Yeah. Justice is served. There we go. Kin Ulf will... he's already become my rival. Let's go ahead and end the feud. You stopped considering King Ulf a nemesis after the feud between the House Eggenack Rifleland and the House Ivaring ended, but we are still rivals, of course. This house has a reputation for giving as good as it gets in any dispute. Monthly prestige and natural dread. And that's nice. Now what we can do is fabricate some more hooks. Let's go ahead and do that. We need all of the gold we can get. I want to become richer. We could go... We can't go on a pilgrimage because it's very expensive. The Anglo-Saxon Catholic populists have disbanded, and we failed to sway my matriarch, which is a bit of a shame. We kind of need in our good books so that we can increase our gold. It's getting there very slowly. And I think once we've built up a bit more of an income, we're going to go ahead and declare war. Now, we could go over here and take over Swedish lands. We can also target the Catholics. I want to wipe out both eventually. As the years pass by, it seems painfully obvious that my son Regan has neither the talent nor the drive to paint the masterpiece he promised me. I was just a child in want of attention. To think you truly believed my nonsense. We could imprison him because he didn't make art. The folly of childhood. It's fine. He was a child. It's, we're not gonna hate him for that. I just wanted him to live the life he wanted as an emperor's son. The simple solution is often the best. Why worry with all this intrigue and manipulation when I can simply coerce Queen Gisela into doing my bidding? Yes, scribe, we have letters to compose. And there we go. We managed to get a hook against the Queen of Germany. Now let's go ahead and bribe her. 105 gold. Very nice. Right, who's next? The King of Burgundy maybe has a bit of gold. Not too much. What about the King of Bavaria? Oh. Okay. She's only 15. And she's a queen. Can we bribe the Pope again yet? Not quite. Oh, what's happened down here? I think we could fabricate a hook on Sweden, but I don't think they would pay us. That's the problem there. What about Great Moravia? They don't really have anything. Bohemia, 400 gold there. We could fabricate a hook. Because he's a child, we can't. What about Palabia? Everyone's running out of money. Ah, there we go. That's where all the money went. The King of Lotharingia has it all. Let's go ahead and fabricate a hook on him. This is how we're getting all of our money now. I really want to go to war, but let's build up the bank. I've learned from my mistakes with the Queen of, what's his name? Sweden. 1 gold. It's not worth it. Have any of you guys come into more riches yet? Ah, 50 gold. There we go. Let's go ahead and claim that one. That's all. Oh, 50 gold here as well. Thank you very much. And Gaifer's come of age as well. She's strong. 16 prowess. She's very good at intrigue. An intricate web weaver. Okay. They grow up fast. Right. We need to find you a good husband. Let's try and find you someone Yeah, let's keep inheritable traits. Someone with good intrigue, right? And matrilineal, and also not super old. I like to find somewhat good marriages for my children. What about this guy? 13 intrigue, is only 11. He is hale. You're strong. I think that could be a good match. You don't like arrogance. And you don't like chaste. He's deceitful and cynical. I think you'll be a fine match. Let's go ahead and marry you to Dan. He is Swedish, however. Ugh. It's fine, daughter. You can convert him. I believe in you. Let's go ahead and send off that betrothal. We almost have enough gold to go on a pilgrimage as well if we so desired, so we can get to Paragon of Virtue and do some holy war for kingdoms. Let's see. To the impressive Emperor Aidan of Ireland, I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. Your daughter Gryfa will be betrothed to my son Dan. Excellent. There we go. That makes me very happy to hear. I think we might actually go on that pilgrimage. Let's wait until we tick over to 450 gold, though. The existence of my plot... Okay, so we're not getting any gold from the West Frankian kin. Yeah, let's just go ahead and stop that. That's fine. What we could do, maybe... Does your wife have gold? No. What about the King of Brittany? Has a little bit of gold. Let's go ahead and fabricate a hook there. We could fabricate on my own vassals, but if we don't have to, then I'm trying to stay away from that. The Welsh Irish Orthodox populists are also staying away from me, and they've disbanded. That's a good idea from them. Oh, a lot of stuff is happening. Intrigue perks available and other useful things. My daughter-in-law, Ifni, has given birth to 2 sons. That's my player heir there, so 2 grandsons. Let's go ahead and call them Oswald and Morand. Why not? You're comely. And you're wheezing. Oh dear. He grew the short straw on that one. May you grow strong and wise, my grandchildren. What I should do is actually keep an eye on these, though, because they will be future heirs in my kingdom, especially Oswald here. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an intrigue perk. We don't lose piety or clergy opinion from torturing. Oh, we should have got that a long time ago. Yes, please. Titles can be created. They're just duchy titles. It's fine. Realm will lose land when vassal inherits foreign title. Your vassal Earl Cathal will inherit the petty kingdom of... I can't get across. Have you committed any crimes? I wonder. You haven't. Okay, that's fine. We'll be able to deal with that when the time comes. What I will go ahead and do, though, is we're going to go on a pilgrimage. Why not? The holy sites are the places in our world that are closest to God. To see them for myself is to prove my dedication as an Irish Orthodox. Let's go ahead and prepare for the journey. It is time for me to set out on my journey to one of the holy places, but which one? These are very expensive. I think we should go to the churches in Constantinople. We have a family history there, and it would be nice to see it once more. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. My destination lies far from home, but in service to heaven, even my own realm must wait. It is time to depart. Of course, this is all just a show, though, because our true allegiance is with the Horned God. He's the one that we truly serve. My spy master has come to me with grave news while we do not yet know who. Someone is plotting to kill my granddaughter Sinead. We must stop the villain behind this. Is the Swedish king still trying to get revenge? Maybe. As my entourage travels through a small town, I feel a tug on the helm of my clothes. Turning to look, I see a thin, raggedy man staring up at me. Oh, great lord, I beg of you, could you spare some coins for a poor beggar? I am starving and none of the locals will aid me. Though I am indifferent to his plight, being on pilgrimage reminds me that compassion for the less fortunate is expected from all devout Irish orthodoxy. Yeah, but we're callous. Bad, go get a real job, earn your keep. Yeah, stop bothering me from coin. No, my lord, please have mercy. My sister is sick and desperately needs medicine. Your money could save her life, please. We would be most grateful to you. We're callous. I said no. Now scram. Speak to me again and you'll be meeting the helm of my sword. Or the pummel, I mean. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Prince Braggy of Upland. Oh dear. Ah, the Screamish Fiend. Squirmish. Awake to the noise of chaos in camp, but it only takes me a few moments to realise what is happening. We are under attack. Bandits are swarming our tents and wagons while our guards do what they can to resist. Okay, we do have prowess, so we can fight if we want to. Where is my sword? I would drive these dogs away. Bandits. There we go. We managed to fight off the bandits. We're getting some prestige as well. Can we... 1074 until we can get absolute crown authority. I finally stand on the hills outside Constantinople, a glimmering jewel of civilization that echoes with the glory of the Roman Empire. It is truly a sight to behold. Near the centre I can see the Hagia Sophia, the great centre of the worship which is often considered the epitome of the Byzantine architecture. It is far from the only wonder here though, and as I gaze out over the city and marvel at the glories of God's creations, I have walked the holy path. There's a 625 piety there. Still not quite a paragon of virtue though. Oh, negotiate an alliance. My dear cousin, I eagerly propose to formalise the ties that already bind us together by signing an alliance between our realms. You're in the duchy down here. I'm going to accept. I'm more than willing to help out my allies. My family members here. My journey has been a long one, but I've finally come home again, where much remains the same. Something has changed in how the priests and bishops treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist it has changed something about me, whether I can see it in myself or not. It's good to be home. Indeed it is. Oh, one more thing, though. Footsteps are echoing down dark hallways. Misplaced papers in my study. A shadow seen from the corner of my eye. Am I about to be assassinated? You think someone is following you? My son Regan seems to mull it over before nodding to himself. I have noticed some suspicious things in the castle recently. You're my spy master. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes. Please help me, son. Sadly, though, that's all I have time for today. Bit of a slower paced episode there, mostly filled with intrigue. We've got some good old hooks in. We've got some murder in against the Ivarings. I think next episode we might look at going to war, possibly with Brittany or West Francia, or even better, what about Sweden? We could work towards doing a holy war for Sweden. Now, they are insular, so none of the Catholics would be able to join in if we did a holy war, so that could be beneficial. However, that's it for today. That's something to think about during tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back on Friday with the next one. I'll see you then.